Good day, podcast community. I'm Pete Kane, alias Podcast Pete. I'm here because we're almost ready to turn the corner for 2024. And we have to be thinking, what are we going to do different? What is our strategy? What should we do to have the best year ever? Well, if that's what you're asking yourself, you're in the right place at the right time because to scale and grow your business by 10x takes a mindset, takes a strategy, takes the right habits. And if you can do that, the world is your oyster because everything is changing. AI is kicking in, good positive climate up in Washington. A lot of things happening that present us with, as business owners, as entrepreneurs who are changing the world, for you to change your world. And depending on how big your vision is, you can take it as far as you want. So I'm going to give you 10 steps to grow. Then I'm going to give you a gift. And I want you to be able to go into the holidays with gifts to grow. So let's talk about the first assessment or waiting list. You got to start your journey with people and with your prospects, and you got to learn their pain. The only way you can do this really effectively is to have a waiting list or an assessment. And so when you have an assessment, you're learning the pain. You're being able to identify what your services can do to relieve their pain. But without an assessment, you're just guessing. And you don't want to guess in business. So get a free assessment. Learn the pain. Scale. This is scalable for every business because every single business can plug in this. With this 10 steps, you can plug in your uniqueness to wrap around an ecosystem that will get you results, get you the kind of income and the kind of outcome that you've been dreaming about. So the thing about a waiting list, I want you to kind of take this point back, is you got to create capacity. So your capacity is going to determine your pricing flexibility. And you can do that with a waiting list. Let me give you two examples. So a waiting list that is carefully strategized would be something like Rolex. If you wanted to buy a Rolex, if you're buying it from the company, you got to get on a waiting list. So they have a capacity, and their whole strategy long term is create, underproduce, create abundance demand. And so that supply or unlimited supply of, no, wait, limited supply, unlimited demand. So when you far exceed the supply you have, you're going to have pricing flexibility. So as a business owner, you got to know when to create that capacity for your business. So that's number one. Number two is a good one. Goals with podcasts. A lot of people start podcasting and they quit because everybody's doing it. And when everybody's doing it, everybody jumps in. But you got to have a plan. In podcasting, you're creating digital assets. Search my name, Pete Kane Podcasting. Just put that in the search bar and see what you get. With another big advantage, got up at very early today, like 2:00. So, and I just had a long meeting. So I'm just like after lunch, kind of, how you doing after lunch. But when I talk to you, I get excited because I've done over 300 podcasts. I've created online courses. I've created assets. So that's the big benefit with podcasts. Now, creating digital assets, they don't go away. They stay out there. So when you search Pete Kane Podcasting, you'll see me. You'll see all the podcasts that we did. So you'll see that you're going to build relationships. When you know somebody's story, you get to know them because people don't remember details. They remember your story. I remember every story. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Every story on the podcast because when somebody tells you a story, you just don't forget it. So you build relationships and you can repurpose the content into digital assets, online courses, magazines. So you can repurpose. So one, create digital assets, build relationships, and repurpose your content into other things. All right. Business coaching. I'm a certified high performance coach from Brendon Burchard. He's the number one in the industry. He has the High Performance Institute. He has Growth Day. He's the 20 years in this business. He works with A-listers, CEOs, presidents, Olympic athletes, you name it. He's the top guy that people hire because they can afford it and they hire it. I don't know for a fact, I haven't seen it in writing, but I've heard it's $1 million if you want to work with Brendon. With us, it's less than $1 million. So you have to have strategies. You have to have strategy. If you're going to climb Mount Everest, I heard it takes 2 months. You going to just try to do it yourself and go straight up the mountain? No, of course not. Not unless you value your life, because it's a life and death situation if you're not with the right person who knows the mountain, who can get you up there. And he's going to strategically, or she, whatever, I don't even know who they have, but they're going to guide you, strategize, get you to that first base camp. Because once they get to the first base camp, that's a major goal. Then they're going to assess, depending on the weather and all the different circumstances, you might go up the east side instead of the west side. But either way, that guide coach is a high performance person. And why not hire the best? Is a coach better than not having a coach? Absolutely. Are there good coaches out there? Absolutely. Are there high performance certified coaches by Brendon Burchard? Yes, the best, because he's done it. His framework is what makes it go. Now, you can't, unless you can afford $1 million, you have to look for other options, but you still get his framework. So you're still hiring the best. And you hire a coach because there's a number of reasons, but you want that feedback. You want to be challenged. Like, let me give a basketball analogy. We're not in basketball season, but I think it's so important. If you are a basketball player, and let's just say you're Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, when he came to Chicago, was a good scorer, real good scorer. I don't know how many average, but there was quite a bit. If he would, and then when Phil Jackson came in there, they would say, this is the Zen coach. What he did was get them to understand the flow, how everything works, brought in key players, and coached them to 5 national championships. 5. 2 as a player, 5 with Chicago. Then he goes to LA, gets recruited there. Now he has 6 more. So 11 national championships, and he has 2 as a player. So you want to learn from the best. Why not hire a high performance coach and what we call a business community coach to help you get what you need? And we have a very detailed plan of how we do it, but it's simple. Magazine. Okay. We take our podcast, we turn it into a magazine, then we put all that in the ecosystem. So all the different parts together make for like 10 plus 50 because it's powerful and each one can scale. We have a magazine, it's on Amazon. First one, Kennesaw Happenings, is out there. You can order it, but you can see the quality of the magazine, the quality of the people in it, and there we're off to the races now. So it's a digital asset, builds community, and it's scalable. So magazine, and I'm trying to think, I think I might have it here. Let me see, I might. Yes, I do. Oh, yeah, but I don't know that it's going to show up here because I'm already started. But let's see if it does. Yeah, maybe so. Okay, Kennesaw Happenings. If you can see this, I'm not sure you can. Say that's what we have. No, I don't think you can. Nope. Let me see if I can change this. I might be able to share screen. Okay, yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I can. I definitely. Okay. There it is. There's the first magazine. That's me. If you're looking at it straight on, I'm off to the right. I'm in the black shirt with the AFO on, or their version of AFO, and all my others thing. That was the first outing out that we got out because COVID was going on outside. So do you see how happy I am? Because I'm actually out fishing with nature. Being outside when you're cooped up for all those days, you cherish the outdoors. So that's available. And let me see if I can. Yeah, oh yeah, it's up there. Let me just put this one thing up there. Yes, get on a mailing list if you want to be a part of the magazine. You go to pkme/magazine. You can see copies. It's on Amazon, but we put 20 people in there, and then we coach you. We have other articles in there, but main thing is getting 20 people successful, and that is available. Okay, let me see here. Hold on. Let me see how I can get out of here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay, let me go back. Yeah, there we go. Dang, I'm getting pretty good at this. Growth Day. Growth Day is like the Netflix of personal development. You got to grow every day if you want to be a scalable 10X model. It's about growth. It's about you growing. And inside of there's goals, there's journal, there's habits, there's challenges. Every month they take a subject and 8 people teach on that subject. Phenomenal learning, and it's part of Growth Day, which has been growing very rapidly. It's about 500,000 people I hear that are in there. This is scalable too. Okay, let me see if we can get to live events. So this is for kind of like a live event at a local venue, which is Grace Church. We teach our people to be good platform speakers, and the only way you do it is to put yourself out there. So if you go to live events, let me see if I have it on here. I think I might. No, I might. Yeah, I might. Okay. Next live event is the 18th of January, 10 a.m. You can go on to pkme/live. We help develop, conquer the fear. The number 2 fear in the world is to death, and it's public speaking. So if you've got a fear, it's important to tackle it. If you don't, it's going to own you. So it's a scalable concept, so we can do them in the cities that we put a magazine in. So the product is scalable. Okay. Now we have live. Oops. Did I do that? Just hold on here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Brand ambassador. On the brand ambassador, this helps us build community. What it is we want to reward you for being in our community, helping others. So we give you a 15% on most of our products. That way you're getting compensated for doing something you would normally do. But we don't just take a brand ambassador off the street. You have to have gone through our system, have to be part of our system. before you're approved. But it's leverage marketing. Helps you to leverage your dollars, because if you're getting results and you're pouring back in and you keep pouring back in, that money goes in, and somebody that may be a little short this month can have access to it if they go to where it's available. But it's scalable. Okay, let me see. Okay, number 8. Okay, number 8. All right, hold on here. I got number 8 is send out cards. So stay top of mind, personal education, and it's scalable. I've done send out cards for 10 years. 10 years I've been doing it, sending thousands, up to 7,000 cards, birthdays, holidays, different things to stay in touch with people and to make them feel special. That's what we do. We make people feel special. This is part of our strategy to connect. If somebody has a database of 350, we will not only, you can have a newsletter, no problem, it works. But with the cards, it works to another degree. So you have that option of going to a local pharmacist. And then, let me see, hold on here. AI model, number 9. This is Jeff's. Jeff, this is you, brother. So AI, it's about speed, about business speed. If you're not using it in your business, soon you're going to wake up and wonder what happened. So get it, ChatGPT, get it on your phone. Go ahead and take Jeff's live course. That way you know it, you understand it, you can see the power. You got to show it to yourself. He kept asking me to get on AI, and I kept saying I was busy. Now, that was my mistake, but I was telling him I'm busy. That's all excuses are equal. Is that a good excuse? Maybe, maybe not. But we're coming in on a transformational technology, AI. It's going to flip every business upside down. And if you want to know how to leverage it for your business, go to Jeff's. Let me see if I can put this up here to be able to. Let me see. Hold on here. That's the assessment, but let me just go up here to his AI. I think it's one up here. Not sure, but hold on here. Yeah, masterclass. Well, if you go to PeteKane.me and you put the word AI, then you'll get to the free course. So take his free course. Understand transformation. We're going from the industrial to the technology. Speed of business is going to be very hard to keep up with it unless you take advantage of AI. And it's very scalable. So you want something that's scalable. Social media, leveraging your message and know, like, and trust. So there's a formula 7-11-4. People have to consume 7 hours of you. They got to make 11 buying signals, and they got to see you on 4 different platforms. So once they do, you have like a digital trust meter. It just clicks. And that's why people will start doing something with you. When you provide them with not just 7 hours online, you got to put a lot more than that, because the business is getting more competitive. If you think you can put 2 videos out there, then you're sadly mistaken, young man. Okay. Bonus is we have 2 full-time people in the Philippines. They're not available right now, but this is down the road, and this can give you leverage in what you do. So definitely buy back. Think of the concept of buying back your time. Okay. Thank you. Let me just get something up here. Hold on here. Banners. Yeah, banner. Okay. So first, take our assessment at PeteKane.me. Then go ahead and get in our masterclass. It's free. That way we're showing you what's possible. That masterclass is down pkane.me/masterclass. So that is our time with you today. Take action, take that first down, or take that first assessment, pkane.me. We got to know where you are. So if we know where you are, we can help you, but it's a choice after the fact that you've taken the assessment. Thank you so much. I'm Pete Kane. If you could share this with somebody you know can benefit by scaling and growing, we would certainly appreciate it, because the more people you provide help with, the more people we're able to help ourselves with. Thank you so much. Oops, dang. I'm sorry. Maybe Rolando cut that last part off.